And so here is New Orleans. Well, interviewing former players, they say what they miss most is the camaraderie. What about you, Brent?
I would say, Kevin, right behind the camaraderie is another C word, the competition. And there's no doubt that there's only a few ways that you could ever feed that. Playing at the highest level, being a member of the National Basketball Association, that's something special.
Jackson is out there with Mr. Perfect, and it's Watson in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's McCollum. That one drops for him. McCollum's got 44.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Najee. That one goes in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
There's the lob to Jackson. Here is Daniels, guarded by Jackson. And Daniels up top. With the drive, and a wide open look for McCollum. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Jackson. And there's another turnover by the Nuggets. The Nuggets making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Jones comes in for Daniels. And Hawkins subbed in for McCollum. New Orleans has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
Zeller is checked in for the Pelicans.
2 minutes.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 ball is good.
You got to stay connected to Caldwell Pope. He's a knockdown shooter, and he can get it going.
Hawkins passes to Zeller. And here's Hawkins. 1:32 left in the 4th quarter. Another steal.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mr. Perfect.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Here is Hawkins. Jones, no one around him. Drills the 3-pointer.
I like the quick trigger from Jones that time. I know the shot was there, and I know he didn't wait for it.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Hawkins. Pass to Chanshaw. Here's Mr. Perfect. Launches a 3. Here's Najee. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Caldwell Pope against Jones to the inside. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Chanshaw. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
So it's Denver now, following the score by New Orleans. Mr. Perfect, and yep, another basket. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
And the pass to Zeller. Hawkins kicks to Zeller. Passes it to Hawkins. Takes a three. And the miss. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew.
I captivated, control it, dilapidated, eroded. The master make them all focus. I can break it down to components. Fools just be cloning. Studio gangster trolling. The chef throw them leftovers. They be goaltending. Flow be slow-winded. Nobody know or mention. Go overboard with a bunch of chords you left in suspension. So far, keep your distance. Resistance is resisted. The ring, I ain't finna kiss it. The whole mix, you missed it. Loads of raps. Overload until I expose the fact. Broke your back. Next time come out with shoulder pads. They know they have. Shut up and listen to an older man. Behold your man. He might have more poison than a cobra has.
Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal.
In the boots, like roosters coming to the hens to roost in the blue. So deep in spinning fools, Mr. Cool.
The final vote of Season 5's top plays starts right now. This is Matt Pittman, public address announcer for the Golden State Warriors. And we're holding on to 100,000 VC for the winner of this week's vote. So let's meet your 4 finalists. Bron was our first winner of Season 5, seizing the victory with a 4-point buzzer beater. No surprise there. Game time was in full effect during clutch time.
Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now Indiana's starting group. Heald and Matherin at the 2 and the 3. Neesmith out there with Miles Turner. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And for the Nuggets, and the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Mr. Perfect in at shooting guard. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Murray against Halliburton. Inside, here's Matherin. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. 5 to shoot. Outside Murray. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. Jokic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line, and they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
free throw drops for Jokic.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
And Jokic drops them both. Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Norris.
Incredible to think, B.A., that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Mr. Perfect passes to Gordon. The layup off target. Here's Neesmith, defended by Gordon. Halliburton for 3. Can't get it to drop.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Gordon can't hit.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Halliburton. In his last outing with 12 points. Pass to Hield. Out to the right wing. There's Neesmith with a 3. Denver grabs the miss. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out. Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And for Buddy Hield, he became the 2nd fastest player in NBA history to hit 1,500 three-pointers, Doris.
And consider, B.A., only Stephen Curry did it faster. Hield is one of the top three-point shooters in the league. He's got both the volume and the efficiency to prove it.
Mr. Perfect on target from range. Mr. Perfect's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Halliburton, the pass to Neesmith. To the inside. Here's Turner, and a nice finish on the layup.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, and Turner with a block. Here's Neesmith. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Mathurin. Gordon, the pass to Mr. Perfect. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Here's Mr. Perfect, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, that's impactful. Defense right there, finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Now here's Halliburton. Continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Now here's Murray. Yet to see a basket. Mr. Perfect shot is off.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Halliburton goes. There's Neesmith with a 3. Denver grabs the miss. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Denver in the lead. Jokic passes to Mr. Perfect. Healed with the defensive effort.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Of course, when Aaron Neesmith was traded and got floor time, his game really took off.
You know, B.A., in his prior stop, he was in a tough situation trying to get minutes. Now that he's getting repetitions as a consistent starter, he's shown how valuable he can be.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Grant, we're now basically at the halfway point of the regular season, with each game gaining more importance as time goes on.
I mean, that's it. We are at that time where the playoff picture becomes clear and teams are hungry for wins. So, you know, they know at this point of the season, every game matters. So you got to love how competitive things are right now. Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Mr. Perfect, and Turner with the block.
Are you talking 6'11" and big-time length? Send it back, Mr. Turner.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. At the 2023 three-point contest, Tyrese Halliburton made an impressive showing, Greg.
You know, he did, B.A., but sadly he wasn't able to win the contest. But he did manage to tie the record for most points in a round. So his efficiency can't be questioned.
Now here's Murray. No made baskets yet. The shot misses. Halliburton with some nice D. Mathurin against Murray. Mathurin passes to Hield. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Wow, buddy, Hield taking flight, showing he is more than just a three-point specialist.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Count it. Halliburton's got 7.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 15 points in the game. Here's Jokic, and it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Gordon pulls it in.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Here's Halliburton. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Down low. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Now here's Hield. From downtown. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Tries again. And the layup is good. He's got 6.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Turner finds Halliburton. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Mr. Perfect. Defended by Halliburton. Here's Mr. Perfect. The Pacers pull it in. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Now here's Halliburton. 9 points in the game, just 3 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Porter pulls it in.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Mr. Perfect passes to Porter. Count it.
Just so smooth from the mid-range area. Now, Porter Jr. doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Timeout called, the Pacers.
All right, everyone. Time to make some noise for your one and only Nuggets team.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Here's Hield. 14 points for him last game against Atlanta. Gordon and Jokic the combo inside. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Denver has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He contributed 62 points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Mr. Perfect shot is off.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
Denver in the lead. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Jokic. The rebound by Nesmith. The Pacers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Now here's Halliburton. Defense is right there. Good work there as it goes. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Halliburton. Here's Jokic. Jokic just out muscling the defense.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Pass to Turner. And here's Hield. And rejected. Now Jokic. Here's Watson. Here's Mr. Perfect. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. And with the new year just behind us, some impressive new careers starting in the NBA. Our race for Rookie of the Year. Right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And the 3 off target.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Watson. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 11. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton with the ball. Continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Turner covers. Goes back up. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Picked it. Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Halliburton. Jokic, and Turner with the block.
Nuggets foul. Number 00. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Another steal.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First team foul.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Nikola Jokic. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Halliburton. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, Denver no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
What a take from Halliburton.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Halliburton. To the paint. Outside for Porter. There's the three. Pacers with a rebound. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in the game. High arcing shot. Halliburton drops it in.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Halliburton. Pass to Jokic. Here's Gordon. Yep, that one's good.
Well, sheer strength on these finishes. Aaron Gordon pushes through anything you might throw at him.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
T-shirt time, everyone. Let's get loud. One more time.
And a chance here to check out some stats for him. Turner finds Halliburton. Hield from outside. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic just got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Hield. Mr. Perfect passes to Murray. From the arc. Drills it from deep. Murray's got 5.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Mr. Perfect shot is off.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by Denver. Here's Brown. And again, another missed shot. Here's Porter. Drives to the hoop. No good that time. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Brown against Murray. Out to Hield from behind the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. He's got 11.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Halliburton outside. Pass to Neesmith. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Mr. Perfect passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Brown looking around. Pass to Halliburton. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Pacers ball.
The Nuggets making a switch in. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 4.
The Pacers, 62.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Hield and Matherin at the 2 and the 3. Miles Turner out there with Neesmith. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Mr. Perfect again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Matherin passes to Halliburton. Here's Hield. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This is just an extremely gifted passer. Halliburton's vision is elite.
Inside, here's Mr. Perfect. Hield with the defensive effort.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them. With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon has been a hand-in-glove fit in the Nuggets front court alongside Nikola Jokic. Gordon said it's the perfect situation to, quote, showcase my well-roundedness as a ball player. The guy who can fill in, do a little bit of everything on the offensive end, and then make it a frustrating night for the other team's best player. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Pass to Matherin. No luck on that one. Good D by Jokic. The Nuggets trail. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 22. Jokic passes to Mr. Perfect. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Matherin up top. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Hield for 3. Sinks it from distance. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
You see how eager Hield is to catch and release. That is what you call a shooter extraordinaire.
Murray passes to Mr. Perfect. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Mr. Perfect passes to Murray. And another three for Denver.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Pacers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And here's Halliburton. 24 points for him. Great D that time from Jokic.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And let's take a quick peek at the point guards who have been extremely disruptive defensively. In third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
Swiping the ball involves so much. It's reading passing lanes, understanding the offense in general, and taking high percentage risk. They do all of that.
You know, I think that's the mentality they have when it comes to defending aggressive. They don't let up for one single second at that end of the floor, and they're always looking to cause you discomfort.
And Jokic drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Now, a timeout called by Indiana.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Make some noise for your DND Junior.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Halliburton pass to Matherin. Here's Neesmith, defended by Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Mr. Perfect. They get the rebound. And another shot. Jokic in the post. Turner covers. And it's Jokic missing. Now Hield. 16 points for him. Halliburton outside. Over Murray. Halliburton misses.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And so the ball out of bounds. Hield touched it last. Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Halliburton. Mr. Perfect passes to Murray. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up.
Well, you love the footwork and the persistence from Tyrese Halliburton defensively. Great pressure.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Halliburton. Pass to Hield. Wide open. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Halliburton. No luck on that one.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
You know, talking to people around the league, Doris, there's an it factor with Benedict Mathurin.
You know, B.A., he is definitely willing to try to put an offense on his back. He has proven not to be afraid in the closing moments of the game. This guy wants the ball anywhere, anytime. Sometimes that in and itself will carve a spot for you in this league.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Chanchar's checked in for Gordon.
That's his first personal.
And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Indiana Pacers. On Monday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. Then on Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Hield. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Now Toppin, pass to Turner. Toppin outside. Here's Nembhard. Yep, that one goes. Nembhard's got his second basket of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Mr. Perfect passes to Murray. Here's Mr. Perfect. And he's got 28 now. Here's Chanchar. And it's all from three-point range. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Nembhard, defended by Murray. Shot is up. And there's Toppin on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Halliburton. Mr. Perfect passes to Porter. Down low. Here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Mr. Perfect passes to Porter. Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Halliburton finds Turner. That one drops for him. Turner's got 8 points.
When Turner's scoring buckets inside, he is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
Mr. Perfect passes to Chanchar. Misses in close. Indiana leading. To the left side wing. There's Nesmith with a 3. And again, it's Indiana with